Hey everyone, welcome to Podcast Corner. So my name's Dan, and in today's episode is a Christmas special. So why don't we head over to the podcast lot and we'll find out what's going on. So Jordan, take it away.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas, I'm Jordan and welcome to the podcast.
I'm Sasha, and Merry Christmas.
So I'm Dan, obviously. Merry Christmas too. This is obviously the Christmas special. So Jordan, you're back. It's your first podcast in quite a while. Why don't you just tell us a little bit about you? Introduce yourself for the people who've never seen your face.
I'm Jordan. If you're new here, I've been here since the very first podcast went live, and I did take a little break for the past 2 months, but I'm back, ready to whirl, ready to record. Good to see you.
Cool. Why don't you introduce yourself as well, Sasha? Tell us something very interesting.
Well, I'm Sasha, and tomorrow is 10 months since I started Freedom Road.
Woo! What? I think we should have some nice little jazzy music, so I'm going to do that when I'm editing. Anyways, so today is the Christmas special. It's Christmas today. This is going out on Christmas, so Merry Christmas. Hope you're all having a good Christmas, and thank you for taking a bit of time out your day to come and watch us three clowns do a podcast. So I've got some Christmas questions. Sir, what is Christmas to you?
Time to spend with family.
For me, it's family, presents, and food.
Food, a lot of food. When you
Yeah,
was
a lot
telling
of
some
food.
stories about, you said something about a buffet earlier.
Yes. In my family, because I don't live with my father, I have 2 Christmases, one at home with my mum, stepdad and that side of family, and then on Boxing Day I go over to my dad's house and we have like a little gathering, get together, have a little party, and it's a lot more fun later on the night. Everyone starts dancing and stuff.
Yeah, party. Sir, do you have a buffet, Sasha?
No, but something we do, which most people find really strange, is if we have Christmas dinners, we also put one aside and make the dogs their own ones. So it has everything apart from stuffing, because there's onions and you can't give that to dogs.
Yeah.
So it looks like their own little Christmas dinner. It's the funniest thing, watching them.
That's what we do. We also give our dogs presents and stuff like that. Well, it's funny watching my dog running around with a wrapped teddy
Nice.
or bone.
So for me, Christmas is obviously kind of really similar to you guys. Obviously, spending time with the family, presents and things like that. This year is a little bit different for me because I'm spending my Christmas with my boyfriend, so that is very different and a new experience for me. And obviously, when you're watching this, I'll be there now. So why don't we move kind of to this next one? What do you do on Christmas? So obviously, this guy on Christmas, what will you be doing right now?
Right now, well, considering the time, right now I think I'd be helping my dad prepare the food that I'll be playing around on the floor with my niece.
Nice.
I will be probably sat in my godparents' front room because we're not allowed to go in the kitchen when they're cooking food. Otherwise, we get told off and it's not fun because they get really stressy over it.
Yeah, I mean, that sounds a bit like my house.
That reminds me of when I was younger. My dad, before I used to cook, my dad used to say, "My kitchen out." I was like, okay.
For me, obviously, spending time with Oscar, I don't know what Christmas is going to be like. So the next podcast we do, what will be for New Year, I can tell you all about it. But
Hey.
for me, I'm kind of presuming it's just going to be opening presents, spending time with the family, eating a lot of food, and kind of just having a nice time. So Jordan,
Yes.
come on, I bet there's something else that you can add, what you do on Christmas.
On Christmas, normally on Christmas Day, I'm just talking to my family, playing with my niece, or if it's Boxing Day, we all play games. Rather it's charades or charades, whatever you call it.
Charades.
Yeah, or we'd do one picture, one word, or
Okay.
we end up playing a guessing game or something like that, playing card games.
Oh, nice.
It can get a lot of laughs.
Cool.
1 year I fell off the sofa because I laughed too much.
Oh, flipping it. Did that hurt? Did you bounce?
Yes,
Yeah, boom.
boinged all the way.
What about you, Sasha? Come on.
Well, every year we have something called a trifle off. Now, every person has 2 trifles, and whoever can eat the most wins. And for the past, well, we didn't do it last year because of COVID, but for the 2 years before, both times didn't end very pleasant.
Why? Can you tell us?
Let's just say a lot of people people decided to eat too much of it.
Oh,
no.
that sounds good.
Being there.
And then we had one left over, so I may or may not have smashed it into somebody's face.
Oh, yeah, that sounds really fun. Anything else from you two, or me? Maybe I could say what we normally do. Well, what we normally do is obviously we'll wake up, we'll come down, we'll do some presents, we'll just eat absolute crap, just like sugar and chocolate and whatever. And then my mum cooks food, and then our granddad will come over, and we'll kind of just spend some nice family time together. And that's kind of what we normally do on Christmas.
Can I add one thing to this?
Go on, Jordan, before we move on.
We don't really have anything festive to put on the animals, but we did have a snowman with a scarf on that broke. But we kept the scarf for the cat. So what we do is we put the scarf on him on Christmas, and he just runs around, coming up to us, headbutting us and stuff like that. It's
Oh my
just funny
gosh.
watching him run around with a red sparkly, what's it called again, scarf on.
Our dogs at Christmas they'll have collars on that have bells, so you don't know they're coming to you until you hear the bells.
Flipping
It's the funniest thing though.
So, for me, I don't know if we really have a tradition that we do, but I think I would say our tradition that we always do is kind of just, I guess the tradition is spending time with me, my mum, my brother, and my granddad. I think that's the tradition that we have, is just spending that family time together, and kind of just, so maybe Sasha or Jordan, have you got a tradition that you do in your household, maybe that other people wouldn't do? Come on, I bet there's an interesting tradition that you do.
So in the morning of Christmas Day, whoever's up first, they are the ones who have to open the presents last. So, because like when we was younger, my sister used to wake up at like 3 a.m, wake my parents up, wake me up, wake my brother up. It used to get to the point where my parents would go back to sleep, and every 5 minutes my sister would go wake them up, and it was just so annoying. So now we have a rule: whoever's first up is the last one to open the Christmas gift.
Okay, I like that.
Tradition we have. Changes every year. I don't know the tradition, but every year when we wake up, my dad always makes bacon and Philadelphia bagels.
What? That sounds
Basically.
right.
My dad, he does it really nicely. On Boxing Day, tradition we have is making everyone laugh as best as we can by either roasting them or just embarrassing the hell out of them.
Okay.
Or sometimes just throwing food at them.
Yeah.
Like one year, my stepmom threw a massive yellow and a lot of whipped cream pie at my dad.
Oh.
To the point he looks like a snowman.
I've done that before. It was fun.
Never happens to me yet, I'll say.
Yeah.
Yet. I've got a whole life ahead of me yet. Got a lot of Christmases.
So, I think, I don't know, but come on, right, a tradition, every family has a tradition, right? Do you know any weird traditions that anybody does? Anybody famous, or someone you know, or another family member, or a friend?
Someone I know has a very weird tradition where every time after they finish opening the presents, the last person to open their present ends up getting wrapped in all of the wrapping paper and have to run down the street, knock on every single door, say Merry Christmas, see if they've got any more wrapping paper to put on them, and see if they can come back looking more wrapped up than they do. And they call him the, I can't say that word, abominable wrapping man, or whatever they call it.
I mean, I can't even
It's
say
just
the word
weird.
because I
Can
don't know what you're about.
Just imagine someone running down your street, knocking on your door.
Yeah,
asking
it's a bit
for all your
weird.
Wrapping paper.
Yeah, it's a bit weird.
It's a bit weird.
My one's with one of my cousins. So every Christmas, I'm the one who has to make the bread, and every Christmas he will have to, and he's obsessed with spicy sauce. So every Christmas, get him like one of those spicy sauces that are like this big, like 12 inches tall, and it's just the funniest thing. Because he will finish it in one Christmas sitting
Nah.
with loads of bread, and it's the funniest thing.
So he just eats basically hot sauce sandwiches for Christmas.
Yes. And
I couldn't do
has,
that.
And then has his Christmas dinner.
Flipping heck,
We
that
thought you were
guy.
getting him a bag of ghost peppers.
Oh,
He don't
let's
like
do
ghost
it.
peppers.
So, favourite Christmas movie? Oh, there's so many. And I can't think off one at the top of my head. Have you got one, Jordan?
Yes, one I've enjoyed since I was very younger. There's two, but my top one is Polar Express.
Oh, yes, that's
Especially
one of my
when he
favourites.
drifts that train across the ice.
Mine's
Yes.
Elf.
The new Fast and Furious.
Elf.
That's my
Yeah.
second
Elf.
one.
I cannot remember what it's called, but it's like a Netflix one. I really like it. And it's the one where it's like a brother and sister and like they save Christmas with Santa and there's a 1 and 2. It's on
I've seen
Netflix. I can't
Is
remember
it
what
called
it's called.
Santa Claus 1, 2, and 3?
No, no. I can't remember what it's called.
I've never seen it before until this year. I think it's only just recently come out. But it's about a couple who've like never gone home after they started dating to their families for Christmas.
Yeah.
And they've missed all their actual traditions. And it was like such a heartwarming Christmas movie. I can't remember what it's called.
One that has just come out on Sky is called A Christmas Number One. What is about basically this young girl who has cancer, and she asks, I think it's her uncle, to write a Christmas song, and it's about it getting to like number one, and like this weird like boy band like try to do it and they take the song off him, but they don't do it very good, and this guy's obviously getting stressed because it means a lot to him, and then he does it, and it's really good. So if you've got Sky, I'll give that one a watch.
There is two others I have watched. Man, I've watched a lot. But I watched one like last year, and it was called Christmas with the Crunkers, or whatever the name is.
What?
Basically,
Christmas
it's about...
Chronics.
No. Basically, every year, when their daughter was at home, they have a map. The entire street has a who's got the biggest snowman. And every year they win. But this year, because the daughter's moved away to college, they're not doing anything. They're not decorating. So people try and break in their house to put their Christmas decorations up. But they end up getting a phone call saying their daughter's coming home. So they're like panicking, trying to get everything done. And the entire neighbourhood comes together to help them.
Oh.
And another one is, it's a bit weird for Christmas, but it's got someone called Scrooge in it. My dad always has an obsession on watching that every Christmas.
What's it called?
A Christmas Carol, that's it.
Christmas Carol.
He has an obsession on watching that every Christmas.
Yeah, because it's about that guy in it who doesn't like Christmas.
Yeah,
and
the
stuff.
guy always shouts "Bah humbug."
Yeah. There's a new Home Alone, the new Home Alone.
Nah,
That's
the
on
old ones.
Disney. Has anybody, have you two seen it yet?
No, I prefer the old ones.
I'm watching it.
I don't even like the old Home Alone.
I'll be watching on Boxing Day, so.
I like the old ones because of the classic shouting of Kevin.
Kevin!
I keep having a feeling if I turn on something there, and I'm like, yeah, there is.
So, I want to have a debate, and I don't know if you've two seen it yet. Is Die Hard a Christmas
That's
movie?
not a Christmas movie.
I've not even seen it.
Me either. But everybody goes, Die Hard is a Christmas movie.
What's Christmassy about it? Can I tell you one thing?
It's on Christmas!
No. It's an action movie set in the time of Christmas, and the only thing Christmassy about it is a Christmas party going on at the time. But the actual movie is about, I can't say this word, attacking a building, and he's trying to save it. That's the whole movie.
Yeah,
it's
but
not a
this-
Christmas movie.
It's classed as a Christmas movie as a Christmas scene.
One Christmas scene.
Yeah, but come on, everybody says that Frozen is a Christmas movie.
No, it's not.
It's not.
No, it's just a Disney
It's just a
movie.
snow movie.
So, favourite Christmas songs? I've got a couple, but come on, someone must have a favourite Christmas song.
Driving Home for Christmas.
I don't know what the name of the song is, but I told you about it earlier.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I don't know the name of it, but it's a classic. Oh no, I can say one of them. The one, I can't remember the name of one, but this one, it's we used to play it since primary school upwards, and it was my favourite one. It was it's the guy's in it. He's got a white beard on. I can't believe he says, "I can't believe it's Christmas." That one. That's my second favourite one.
That one.
Yeah, I
don't
like
know
all the
again.
classic ones.
Driving Home for Christmas.
Driving home for Christmas.
And last Christmas, but
Last Christmas,
Every
I
time.
gave you my heart.
I always change it to eBay You sold it on eBay, and I can't think about changing that. It's just really funny.
So for me, Christmas songs, I don't know, I don't really have a favourite Christmas song, but Ed Sheeran and
Elton John.
Sarah Elton John just brought a new one out. But then a couple called Lad Baby did like a remix of it.
Sausage rolls, people.
Sausage rolls for everybody, they called it. And it's so good, but the reason why I like it is it's because all the money goes to charity for people, for food banks, which I just think is a great thing. So if you haven't heard that song, it's called Sausage Rolls for Everybody. It's by Lad Baby, Ed Sheeran and Elton John, and it's their song.
I've only listened to the first one, We Built This City on Sausage Rolls.
We built this city. Do you know what, right there?
One thing I don't get, we can debate this long into the night. Who eats sausage rolls with gravy?
Not me, I've never tried
But they
that.
have that in the song, like, who eats sausage rolls with gravy?
Them?
Another song I like is Tom Walker's Christmas song.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's called
I thought
though.
it's Paul Walker's Christmas
Paul
song.
Walker.
I was about to say, did he make a Christmas
Well,
song?
that's it. That's what I was going to say. I could pull Lad Baby for copyright, you know?
Why?
Right, I might tag them, I might put this bit on and tag them,
Wow.
right? So do they say, I love sausage rolls, something, put them in the oven and,
They come out tasty.
yeah. I used to sing when I was in school, right? I love sausage rolls, put them in the oven till they're crispy. And I'm like, come on, that is copyright because you just robbed my song. I was
You
singing that
blame
before
me.
they did. It's my song. Lad Baby, listen.
You can do a duet with them.
Yeah, I'll do it anytime. But yeah,
I mean, I wouldn't mind.
so before we close this podcast, so you can all go and spend Christmas as you would normally do or differently, like for me, it's very different for me. Someone add something about Christmas.
Do you know when you get Christmas crackers at the dinner table?
Yeah.
And sometimes you pull them. Well, we discovered a way you can win it every time. You grab, instead of just grabbing the handle, you can grab a bit of the
Of the actual, like,
fat bit
yeah,
with
yeah,
your thumb and pull it, and you
yeah.
win every time.
Yeah.
But I remember one year I tried doing that, and I yanked it like that,
You hit yourself.
and then I ended up whacking myself in the face. My uncle started laughing at me, so I picked up the nearest box, threw it at him, and then I didn't know what was in that box.
Oh no.
They had a box of tinsel there.
Oh no.
Under the whatever it was, so I threw it at him, and it hit him in the face, but I didn't know the box opened as it hit him. So he pulled the box off, and he was just covered in tinsel and glitter, and I was like, "That's what you get."
What about you, Sasha?
Well, this Christmas is going to be a bit different because, like, we stopped all of our traditions last year due to COVID. So this year is going to be 100 times a lot better than ever because we couldn't see our family last year because most of our family had COVID.
Same here.
So it would be nice to see them again this year.
Yeah.
We had to do our Zoom party over Zoom, and it really changed it all because obviously everyone had COVID.
Yeah.
I had it. Everyone in my family had it.
Yeah.
So we had to do it over FaceTime. It wasn't even on Zoom. It was on Messenger. We had to FaceTime on Messenger. So I was just sitting there in bed with my phone like that, just watching telly.
Yeah, so a lot of people are obviously going to be spending Christmas so different this year. But we, from the podcast lot, there's only us three, but I can probably say for everybody else that we wish you all a Merry Christmas, keep safe, and yeah, I think that's
Merry
it.
Christmas, everybody.
And we'll
Merry
see you next.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas, yeah. So next year we've got loads of planned. We're going to be bringing out a New Year podcast, but to the start of the month we're going to be having a music live. We don't know who by yet, but you can obviously watch it and you'll be surprised who it is. And we'll be putting more updates about that on our social medias. So make sure to follow us. Our links will be down below. And to close us out, we're going to play a Christmas song that we did last year in lockdown right now. But I've been Dan.
I've been Jordan.
And I've been Sasha.
Thank you for watching our podcast all throughout the year, and we'll see you next year. Bye.
I'd like to sing about all the Christmas